Okay, guys, have you heard the news about Suraj and Mouni? If you haven't, I'm going to tell you about them. They are a high-profile celebrity couple from the Asian continent. Raj and Moini have now decided that they're going to go their separate ways. They are going to divorce. Another celebrity marriage bites the dust. And let me just read something for you, because throughout the year, several high-flying celebrities have actually divorced after a couple of years of getting married. And I noticed that they're using similar language when they make the announcements in the public on social media and news platform. The language is eerily similar. And can you guess what it is and why they're divorcing? Well, if you said cheating and infidelity, that's not the case. If you said money, no, they have money. It's not a big deal. If you said sex, they didn't mention that. They didn't even mention things like communication problems. Let me just highlight some of the things that they mention, which is predictably similar. And this thing is not only infecting and affecting marriages of the celebrities, it's a common thing that is eating away like cancer the relationships of many people. And in fact, it might be affecting yours right now. So let's just check to see what they're saying, and I will give you some analysis of it. So who is Suraj Nambiar? And they're going to be talking about him. But the couple officially announces divorce. I'm not going to go into any background details about who they are. Suraj is a businessman, is a Bollywood star. Okay, so here we go. On May 2026, the couple shared a joint statement on Instagram confirming that they had decided to be separate. They framed the breakup as mutual and amicable. Again, those two words that show up all the time in celebrity divorce, and said it was driven by evolving personal priorities, or sort of like that. In other words, somehow or the other, they grew apart. I don't know if that sounds similar to you, but that is a pattern that I have been seeing in relationship. Let's go to another celebrity breakup earlier this year in February. In Cosmopolitan, it says, sources revealed the sad reason for Alexandra Daddario and Andrew Form's unexpected divorce. Well, Alexandra is a famous actress, and her husband, Andrew, I think he's the director of, don't quote me on that, but they happily got married, and earlier this year they announced the divorce after 3-4 years together. Oh, look at them. They're so lovely together as a couple. Here is what they said. An insider tells the Daily News that Alexander and Andrew had a consistent loss of love as their relationship progressed, despite starting off hot and heavy. Ultimately, they slowly grew apart after spending time away from each other with their work schedule. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. They consistently grew apart. It is a pattern that affects not only them, not only celebrities, but common people, common couples. They drift apart. And this is what the researchers and the experts call marital drift. All it is that if you do nothing, your marriage naturally disintegrates. You naturally grow apart. And eventually you wind up as roommates, as strangers living in the same house. You wake up one morning and recognize that this is not the person that you got married to several years ago, that this person is a totally different individual. He displays totally different characteristics and interact and engage in ways that you are no longer familiar. If that is something that you're struggling with, just write or comment Marital Drift in the comments below, and I will send you across a tool that you could use. Very simple, very easy to implement, to maintain connection, to maintain attachment, to maintain love even when you have been together after the honeymoon, after the hot feelings. You do not have to drift apart. You do not have to allow marital drift to kill your relationship. So if you want that, just comment marital drift and I will send you a tool, evidence-based tool that helps couples to stay together over the years that they have been married.